it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my Pan palette update number 1. I'm super excited to be here doing this with you and everything. I don't really have too much to say. I didn't use this palette every day of this month. I don't constrict myself to one palette. I'm sorry, but I just don't. Yeah, I didn't constrict myself, so I don't have much to update on, but since it is update 1, I did want to still update you, and I know updates will be hard for me to do in the next month and stuff. It'll be really hard for me to do updates, so I really wanted to update you today and everything. So yeah, this is my palette. I'm panning the Carli, Bybel, and BH Cosmetics, just the original palette, and if you missed my last video on this, I will link it down below, but also link it in the card. You can check out my intro video and everything like that. And if you want to check out last year's series and see how I did with that palette, which was the Laura Pro palette, I will also link up above during this video that palette series as well, just in case you want to see that and everything. And yeah, I'm panning this palette, and so far I think I am making some progress. It's not like huge changes, of course, but I am making progress, which is always good and everything like that. So yeah, if you want to see how my progress is going or what's going on with this palette, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. So first I'm going to show you what my palette looked like at the intro, just so you can see like the difference between then and now. I feel like I made a few changes, but it's not anything dramatic, of course. I feel like it's just, you know, your typical change, like maybe a little dent, little further pan than before, but it's not like too drastic or too like different, I guess. And then this is what my palette is looking like. I definitely have panned this one pretty well. Like, I've extended the pan. These three I've panned a little bit, like I've extended their pans, but not really much. And the same goes with this. I've extended the pan with that highlight shade, but not much. And everything else has pretty much stayed the same. Nothing really has changed. I know, super boring. I guess I'll talk about how I apply these. So this one I typically set my lid with, and then these three will be my base colors, and I kind of just mix them together because I like them better that way. And then this I use as my highlight or eyeshadow, or like an inner corner highlight like I did today and everything. I use it for my inner corner highlight. And then the golden shade I also use is mixed with the highlight if I feel like, you know, having like a goldish tint to it. And then also like I will use it on my lid, and I haven't really touched this color, but I'm excited to play with it more and everything. And I feel like I'm gonna make this my everyday palette. I will be bringing multiple palettes with me when I'm going to college and everything, but I'm not going to bring obviously all my palettes. Obviously that's crazy. But yeah, this is my progress like I've showed you, and I do use these shades, and I guess there's a dip into this one, I feel like a little bit, and maybe I can hit pan on it next month. My goals are honestly just to keep obviously panning, of course. I want to have this fully panned and maybe these extended a little bit more and possibly panned actually. And then I'd like to hit a tiny pan on that one, and I'd just like to continue the progress with the rest of them, extend the pans, be able to pan the ones that aren't panned and all that kind of fun stuff. I feel like this video is going to be really short, and I'm sorry about that, but really I just don't have much to update you on. There's not really much to say, honestly. Like, it's pretty simple at this point. I don't know, like, we're not into the months where I'm really making a ton of progress and everything. And this palette didn't have as much progress as my like last year's Panda palette did, so this is gonna be an interesting year and everything. And as you know, like, it's hard for me to do Panda palette videos, and just because they're monthly updates, it's hard to do monthly updates since I am in school. I don't usually come home, like when I come home once a month, it's not like at the end of the month. So I'm gonna try and update you on Instagram stories. I actually made a like archive story that you can click on in my Instagram, and I had the update 1, so when it's the first I will put the picture of update 2 on there so you can see my progress, and I will do that every month, so that's another way you can keep up with me and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm really excited though. I'm still excited to be panning because I want to pan every single year. At least that's a goal for me. Maybe one year I'll take a year off, but I feel like I won't because I love panning, and I'm doing a project pan as well, so if you want to see that, that'll be linked in a card as well. I'll throw it up there for you. And yeah, this is like everything I have. This is what my palette's looking like one more time. And yeah, so I'll update you on Instagram and everything like that. And I always have pictures like in a folder, so like we can see my progress towards the end of the year, which is exciting and all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm excited to see where this goes and everything like that. Yes, this probably has been a very short video, but you know, that just happens sometimes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this palette video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're panning, let me know what palette you're panning down below and all that kind of fun stuff. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because because I post videos every single Friday. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!